Now, bringing you the information to help you plan your weekend. This is News Channel 6 Saturday, working to make a difference.
Oh, old man winter just doesn't know when to quit. People around the region are waking up to a whole lot of snow this morning. Good morning, everybody. I'm Mary Blair. Well, we are activating Snowman 6 right now, so check out the top of your screen for closing information. We've been getting a lot of calls on that. Now that the snow is here, when is it going to stop? We're going to check in with Weather Authority Jennifer Rukavina. She joins us right now from our Weather Center. Good morning.
Good morning, Mary. We got our first round of snow overnight last night, and we're still seeing a few flurries out there right now, but we're going to be getting a second round coming through early this afternoon. And Ultimate Doppler 6 Live Radar is now busy tracking some of that snow across our region. Let's start out in western Kentucky, where the Penny Rowell Parkway of interest right now, where we have some moderate snow falling there. But notice much of the Purchase area seeing a break from the snow at this time, and that includes those of you in Paducah and Mayfield. A little bit farther to the north in southern Illinois. Now starting to watch some light snow break out in parts of Jackson County, as well as northward towards DuQuoin and up towards Mount Vernon, Dix, and Ina in southeast Missouri. That's where we have the heaviest snow right now. Quite an impressive band moving through parts of Scott, Stoddard, even Cape County now, just along I-55, so you may be seeing some slick travel there. Be careful if you're heading out this morning. Take some extra time if you're heading out. And those of you in northwest Tennessee, so far things are quiet right now, but we will be seeing some of those snow bands from southeast Missouri work in your direction throughout the afternoon hours, and may even see a little bit of rain mixing in from time to time, a very cold rain, as temperatures are generally around the freezing mark. We'll have another tour of Ultimate Doppler 6 Live Radars, plus your 7-day planning forecast coming up in a little bit, Mary.
All right, thank you very much, Jennifer. And now we are going to check in with the hardest hit area in our region, that's southern Illinois. We've got Melissa Crabtree. She joins us live from Marion, Illinois. Melissa.
Mary, gusty winds are expected to blow through the area today, so drivers should watch out for possible visibility problems. There is still a snow advisory for southern Illinois. An extra 1 to 2 inches could fall before noon. After that, drivers should be aware of blowing snow. Snow plows were working overnight, so main roads are clear this morning. Side roads are also icy in some places and will be slick.
Bad. The main roads 13 and 57 are off clear. Some of the back roads are a little slushy. It's starting to thaw out.
Although it does not appear that we're going to see as much snow as we had at first anticipated, up to 4 inches, we could see another 1 to 2 inches before noon. Mary, back to you.
Now, Melissa, will there be crews out there salting the roads this morning? Can we expect to see road crews out there?
There are 125 different trucks for southern Illinois with the Illinois Department of Transportation, and they told me last night that they plan to have them out in full force to take care of the roads this morning.
All right, thank you so much, Melissa, and stay warm out there. And we'll check in with Melissa a little bit later on in the newscast. Well, if you head out this morning, as you heard Melissa say, you need to be extra careful. Even with the salt on the roadways, the roads can be pretty slick in spots. We're going to get a quick check of our road conditions this morning. And we've got Keith Todd with the Kentucky Department of Highways on the phone. Good morning, Keith. Are you there?
Good morning. I'm sitting here enjoying a cup of hot chocolate actually.
Sounds delicious. I know for the folks who are already outside, that probably would be a nice warm-up. Well, we were talking this morning, and you said that you've got some crews who may be out salting the roads right now.
We have crews out in all of the District 1 Paducah area counties. It seems that Graves County got the most snow. Our guys were kind of guessing they got about 3/4 of an inch down there. I'm in Crittenden County, and we've got probably about that same amount here. Ballard County apparently got the least. Ballard County did not come out last night. Apparently, the pre-treating that we did during the day yesterday really did its job, and so the roads are fairly clear. We do want to remind everybody to continue driving with care, because what happens usually after the first couple of snowfalls that we have, people tend to get a little overconfident, and we start getting more crashes. So we would like everybody just to slow down, take it easy, and just be aware that there will be some slick spots out there through the day today.
Right, your crews did a great job getting on top of that and pre-treating the roads last night, but good information about that the roads are still slick out there. So we'll check in with you a little bit later on. Thanks so much, Keith. I appreciate it. And here are some numbers to call for your state to check your road conditions. Now in Kentucky, you can call 866-737-3767. In Illinois, call 800-452-4368. Tennessee, 800-342-3258. And in Missouri, you can check your road conditions by calling 800-222-6400. Grab a pen, and of course, we will repeat those numbers for you a little bit later on in the newscast. Well, switching gears this morning, the attorney for a former McCracken County deputy accused of shooting himself on the job and then lying about it says his client hopes to get out of jail sometime next week. Benny Harding pleaded not guilty in court yesterday. Now, he's facing 6 charges, including tampering with evidence and official misconduct. Investigators say Harding admitted to shooting himself and then making up a story. Harding's attorney says his client is coping the best way he can in jail.
So for him, it's a difficult experience. He's in a cell by himself. He's taking up a little more reading. He's doing a little more writing, a little more praying.
And Harding is being held in Ballard County Jail on $11,000 bond. Well, the family of a man shot by Callaway County Sheriff's deputies following a high-speed chase is getting a wrongful death settlement. Now, 2 years ago, a deputy shot and killed Levi Alexander after a high-speed chase through 5 counties in Kentucky and Tennessee. A settlement includes $800,000 for Alexander's daughter, $20,000 for his wife, and $130,000 in legal fees. The Peter Pan peanut butter recall has resulted in a St. Joseph, Missouri couple suing ConAgra Foods over the salmonella outbreak. Now, if you have a jar of Peter Pan or Great Value peanut butter with the product code 2111 on the lid, throw the jar out and send the lid to the manufacturer for a refund. It's ConAgra Foods, P.O. Box 3768, Omaha, Nebraska 68103. Now, on Friday's edition of News Channel 6 Midday, Paducah Dr. John Cecil talked about the symptoms of salmonella and how they compare to a normal stomach virus.
But if it is a tremendous cramping, diarrhea. A lot of times there's blood in it, and it's really quite significant when you get that.
And of course, to find out more about salmonella and a link to the ConAgra Foods webpage, just go to our web channel at WPSDTV.com. Goodyear is blaming a worker strike for a reported $358 million fourth quarter loss. The strike involved more than 14,000 workers at 16 plants, including Union City, Tennessee. Workers returned to their jobs on January 2nd after nearly 3 months on the picket lines. The strike dragged down sales and cost the company more than $360 million. That's just over $2 per share. Well, February is Black History Month, but students and faculty at the University of Kentucky are working year-round to make sure we'll always remember the history of African Americans in Kentucky and around the world. The stories behind these pictures motivate University of Kentucky history professor Dr. Gerald Smith and PhD student Shannon Garant as they work on the Kentucky African American Encyclopedia project.
This is the first of its kind.
You're finding that there are African Americans who are part of this rich Kentucky history.
And Garant's mentor has a lot of experience with history after working with another UK PhD student to help edit an entire volume of original sermons by Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.
It allows us to understand and see what Martin Luther King Jr. was saying to the members of Dexter Avenue Baptist Church at 11 o'clock on Sunday morning in the midst of his own personal trials and tribulations.
An experience Smith will always treasure.
Looking at his actual handwriting, it literally brought tears to my eyes because, I was now having the opportunity to examine documents that no one had ever seen.
Research that could help UK's push for top 20 status.
Whether it's the Kentucky African American Encyclopedia Project or our role in the Martin Luther King Jr. Papers Project, all of this, of course, sends a signal both here and abroad that the University of Kentucky has scholars who are working in these areas.
Work these historians believe will teach lessons for generations to come.
I believe it can enrich everyone's lives. Not that it's going to heal all the ills of the world, but it definitely will help.
And professors from Kentucky State and Western Kentucky universities are also editors of the Kentucky African American Encyclopedia. They're in the process of raising $500,000 so it can be released in 2011. Still much more ahead on News Channel 6 Saturday. Find out about a big concert tonight and how you can help kids with cancer just by attending.
Plus, we're still tracking the snow using the power of Ultimate Doppler 6 live radars this morning. We'll have a full update and your 7-day planning forecast coming up just after the break.